Hey there, people of the internet, Mondo the Irish back here once again. Thought I'd do a video on this guy that I'm currently working on. This is a 2021 burnt chucky. I started in 2021, and now it is currently 2022. This is my second attempt at this. Technically my third, but this is the same doll, so I count it as the second attempt. So, I did this guy for a friend of mine about a year ago, December of 2020. And I was never really happy with how the doll came out, especially the head. The clothes weren't weathered enough. A lot of the key details weren't there. Just at least simplified versions of the key details were there, and that was about it. So I wanted to go back, and so I got the same doll, some upgrades to him. First of all, I changed the teeth. These are actual sculpted teeth. The originals were just like ones out of a skull, like that one over there, with the huge teeth that are more human-sized, less than doll-sized. And so I decided to go back, change those. I took out the eyes. I just left the original spirit eyes, and they're the really dark blue ones that did not look good. A lot of this was just glanced over, honestly. Put some latex on there to look like the burnt flesh, which is all in the accurate places. Got the little piece there by the eye, piece on the lip, these two pieces here. Even got this one with a little bit of blood mixed in, which is accurate, including the forehead. So yeah, I get as many of the key details as I can. You have actual singed hairs on there. And I am waiting on the eyes from a Etsy seller. So once those are in, this will really be complete. Overall, so far, I'm really happy about it, but let's take a look at some of the body details. Those are my favorites. We've got all the accurate tearing in the arm, including this burn to the fabric up here. We've got the split in the wrist down here. We've got most of the fingers intact on this hand, which is accurate. I did put my own little detail in there and have like one of them just completely melted off, and it's down to the wire. That was just a little detail I added. A little bit of burnt latex on the back of the hand there. You have the missing buttons from the overalls, which is accurate on all of the burnt chucky prop dolls. I believe there was 3. There was a stunt. There was a, of course, the mechanic version, which is what you see the most of, and the stunt version. They all had no buttons on the coverall on the overalls. So I just took those off, hot glued the straps together, and there you go. Works perfect. You have all the accurate bullet holes too. You've got the one here from earlier in the film. You see, yeah, the blood there. It's got the one there in the chest, like right before she shoots his head off. And you've also got the one in the knee, from where she shoots him in the kneecap. So yeah, all the accurate bullet holes. You have the wire in the arms. This part I'm still working on. I've got to add a bit more wiring in there. You have this accurate part of the arm showing, where you can see the kind of gray underarm. Got the hand, which is as accurate as I could get it with all the wires. I'm pretty happy with how this one came out. You got that piece of latex hanging off the hand. You got a lot of the rim of the sweater burnt up. You have a piece of latex up here that's kind of melted up onto it. You have all the burntness around the collar of the shirt. This tatter right here, which is accurate. There's a lot of the tatters I need to reposition and like sort of glue in place to make them look accurate. I just try to make it look as shredded as possible. The shoes are pretty simple. I just took out the laces, removed the tongues, because that's how they are in the movie. If you look at the panning shot, there's no tongue in the shoes, there's no laces, there's no nothing, it's just that. And I just burnt up with some latex, no hot glue. I just used latex, black paint, and actually singed them a bit. But yeah, next thing I'm working on is the wires in the arm. And I'm also going to be putting a soundboard in him. With the spirit doll, there's conveniently already a nice round grill to put the speaker in that will fit the board I use in there like really easily. So that'll just save on space. When I did the first one that you saw in the video years ago, I think it was back in October of 2019, I just had his soundboards kind of stuffed in his overalls, and it was really kind of janky. Yeah. Next part we're going to be working on is putting more wire in this arm to look like the cables that actually move the doll, the prop doll. Yeah, and of course putting in the eyes. Look at that head. Pretty happy with the head, actually. You have the hole in there. The next one I will be doing another doll after this. This hole will be more sunken in the actual eye socket, because that's what I noticed with the film. Yeah, you have the red wire in there. I didn't have a blue wire on hand, so for this one I just used black wire. My friend was fine with it. I mean, it gets the idea over. You have a little metal rod sticking in the head, which is accurate. He also had his metal eyelid in there too. you see it. I need to paint over the regular hot glue, make it look more flush. But yeah, see, there is the metal eyelid. Sculpted teeth, little bits of latex everywhere. You got little drooping parts there. With the hot glue, you really have to be a certain way with it, or else it's just going to look globbed on. It's going to look wrong. You want to take it and you want to smear the hot glue around with the nozzle to get this nice charred look. You don't want to just glob hot glue on it. That's the big secret to this. But yeah, once I also get the eyeballs in, I will be sculpting on the brow line too, because that's a big detail. I guess a lot of people miss with theirs, is they don't put a brow line on there to make it look angry. Look at it. Back of the head. Do a little bit of work. There's a nice big old patch of just burnt, charred latex tear. Got a little bit of blood mixed in the latex on the forehead. All the latex is accurate placement too. I'm really happy about. Once this stuff like fully dries, it gets this nice see-through look. Like it's also been burnt. Some of these pieces I did actually singe, like this one, this part of the cheek over here. Yeah, I do need to add a little bit of dripped latex to the body as well. I have the dripped hot glue on there as well. The black melted plastic, that's accurate. Nice burn hole on the chest here. You can see the plastic underbody. I like that detail. It's got liquid latex on the chest there. Bloody bullet hole. The knife is just a really bare bones voodoo knife made out of balsa wood. You can see not all the key details are there. It's really kind of dull looking, so I'll be ordering one once Laughing Skull Designs brings them back. I would love one if there's aluminum knives. So that's pretty simple. Overall, I'm really happy with this doll. It's better than the one I did last year, and it's even better than the one I did back in 2019 with my Spencer's Bride of Chucky doll, which of course those aren't proportionally correct. They don't have any armature or anything like that, so this guy was a lot more fun to work on. The next one to do, I want to have a magnetic head on it, so it will actually come on and off. The next thing I will be changing, though, is these overalls. These are denim overalls. The originals in the 88 from corduroy, really dark blue corduroy. So when I do the next one, I'll be using overalls from Good Guy Prime, hopefully. I might just do a full clothing set, because, I mean, this sweater's fine, but there's a lot of colors in it that are wrong, like the purple I don't get. But for the most part, I mean, it looks fine. I mean, it's weathered, so you don't notice it fully. Yeah, that is it for this latest burnt Chucky. Hope y'all like it. We'll be making more of these soon. Gonna hope to try to sell them, so if you want one, just leave a comment below, or, you know, private message me, whatever. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.